All right, now joined here by head coach Tim Hankinson of the San Antonio Scorpions. And coach, a win away at Tampa Bay, 2-1, a goal in stoppage time. You guys are just kind of becoming cardiac kids, scoring these late goals and getting results.
Late goals are good because there's very little time for the other team to react to it. It was an interesting game, and as we said in the locker room afterwards, it's probably the ugliest 3 points we've ever earned. It was not a well-played game by either team stylistically, but it was a fight, it was a battle. The guys hung in. We talked at halftime about, we won in Carolina in the 83rd minute. We might win here in the 89th. We might even be the 93rd.
Talk about just how complicated, how difficult that game was, because you beat Tampa Bay here 2-0, so they have all sorts of motivation to come back, get some revenge, and yet you're still able to beat them again. That's got to be an extremely difficult thing to do in this game.
There were a few factors that made it a different game we experienced here. Here we were very confident, so in our players' minds, we feel it was a better thing going in. We also exploited them on counterattacks, goals, breakaway goals, which was not really our style in a possession sense, but still, you got to take what they give you. And I think we went in and started to go to that too early, and therefore too often we were giving the ball back as quickly as we were winning it. And they were very active in the midfield, and even though they didn't show the creative ability to break us down in the final third, once they got there, they basically would chip or drive the ball in the box, looking for a knockdown and to land at their feet where they could take advantage of that. So anytime you're playing against a team that is from all areas of the park, bombarded in your box, then you got a lot to deal with. And the game takes stylistically a complete shape. Not a shape that we're going to play in the future, but it's good to know that our guys can survive that and deal with it and find a way to come out on top.
Going back a little bit to talking about how your team performs in the second half, obviously, the changes that you've made in the second half games, they've made a difference. You're scoring most of your goals in the second half. Do you think it's a question of just some of the different tactics that you've changed at halftime, or is it just continuing to do what you do and then finally, the dam breaks?
Well, I think that if you look at the first half, we create as dangerous a chances in the first half as we do the second. But I think in the first half, again, we're still being a new team, finding our confidence. We're a little bit tight at those moments, and I think as the game wears on, we tend to relax and start realizing we're in this to win it, and we just seem to be more composed later in the game as the game progresses. But the chances are the same. I will say that the substitutions made big impacts. I think Saavedra coming in really slowed the game and started to build our possession back. Soto coming in the game is a great pass and move, dynamic midfielder. And Esteban, again, comes in with his power game. And that takes a lot of attention off of Pablo. And as it turns out, that's one of those players they forgot twice in the second half that allowed him to poach goals for us.
I've been so impressed with the play of your goalkeeper, Daryl Sattler, coming and start off the season as the #2 goalkeeper. The injury to Hannigan, he comes in and he's just done a superb job. Only has allowed 1 goal, and is just so confident coming off his line, batting balls out of the area. Just talk about how Daryl Sattler has performed.
Well, we've told both of these guys that from the very beginning that it was going to be a horse race all year. Both of them are equally qualified to be the first team keeper, and we wanted it as a club to be prepared that if anything happened to one of them, that we wouldn't have to sweat it with an experienced keeper, and that's exactly what's happened. And Daryl has stepped in, and it's interesting. In the preseason, he would have been the #1 keeper. We had a bit of a hamstring injury. Pat arrived, Pat was on his game, and then the season began. So, again, these are timing issues. Pat was more ready early on than Daryl, and Daryl kept preparing and pushing Pat, and they're great for each other. They're going to have both great seasons as it goes along. But Daryl is on his game right now. He's hot, and he'll always go with the hot hand.
He is Tim Hankinson, head coach of the San Antonio Scorpions, joining us. Coach, thanks so much.
That's great.
Appreciate it. All right.